For The Woman in the Window, the journey from book to screen has been a long one. Fox 2000 initially secured the film rights to the suspense novel in 2016, 2 years before the book came out and back when the identity of its now controversial author was not yet publicly known. Amy Adams signed on to play agoraphobic child psychologist Anna Fox in 2018. The film was due to arrive in October of the next year, delayed another year after Disney acquired Fox, then sold to Netflix during the pandemic, with the release date finally landing in May 2021. Now, The Woman in the Window is finally making its long-awaited debut on the streaming platform on May 14th. The movie, based on the novel by A.J. Finn, whose real name is Dan Mallory, but more on that later, is about a woman, Adams, living in New York City who believes she's witnessed a horrible crime across the street while spying on her neighbor's home. Her decision to insert herself into her neighbor's business has unforeseen consequences, ones that threaten to upend her whole world. In addition to Adams, the film's all-star cast includes Julianne Moore, Gary Oldman and Anthony Mackie. Joe Wright, Pride and Prejudice, Atonement, directed and Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Tracy Letts, who also appears in the film, wrote the script. The film appears to lean into its camp sensibilities. It can be scary and disturbing at times, and it can also be, well, extra in ways that deflate its serious premise. The picture is enjoyable not so much for its twisty plot, which, even if you haven't already read the book, is essentially pretty guessable, as for its artful dedication to its own highly theatrical, drapes-drawn somberness, wrote Time critic Stephanie Zacharek in her review for Time. The challenges the film faced were complicated further in 2019 when The New Yorker published an exposé about Dan Mallory, the author who used the pseudonym A.J. Finn, and the lies he told to advance his career. His deceit was wide-ranging and unsettling, and prompted questions within the publishing industry about authorship, privilege and identity. As the movie's release stokes curiosity about the origins of the thriller and brings Mallory's scandalous past back to the forefront, here's what to know about The Woman in the Window, its quick rise as a successful thriller and the downfall of its once celebrated author. The book was a commercial and critical hit when The Woman in the Window arrived in January 2018. It was quickly put in conversation with the hugely successful thrillers that came before it, like Gillian Flynn's Gone Girl and Paula Hawkins' The Girl on the Train. All three focus on privileged white women who find themselves at the center of mystery, violence and trauma.